Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we... It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Out to the left it goes. And here's Budimir. Douglas Luiz. Now Carlos Augusto. And it's Neymar. Joe Linton. Now it's João Pedro. Strokes it back. And it's Douglas Luiz. It's anyone's ball now. Now that is commitment to the cause. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Kramaric tries to clear. That'll be a throw-in. Carlos Augusto, Douglas Luiz, Bruno Guimaraes, and it's Douglas Luiz. Now Carlos Augusto, and it's Douglas Luiz. Now it's João Pedro. And the finish! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Croatia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kovacic, and he's forced to go back. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Schutalo. Vardiol. And Kovacic. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton, good purposeful running this. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He's got away. Hangs in a cross. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. João Pedro played out to the left flank. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. He's on it, can he get away? Thinks about the shot. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! Yes! And they're at it again, in double quick time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here. Danilo. Joelinton. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Carlos Augusto. For Joelinton. And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Savinho's cross. Vardiol getting this one clear. Kramaric. Modric. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Oh, crossbar! Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. And it's Danilo. And Savinho. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kramaric. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get rid.
Croatia clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Perisic clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's Joelinton. Savinho. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Kovacic. Now Sousa. Chooses to go crossfield. Baturina. Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Joe Linton. Now it's João Pedro. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That has been slung wide. Joe Linton, who's set up one goal so far, and shifted it to the flank. Now it's João Pedro. Perisic. And that's gone loose. Modric. And it's Baturina. Now it's Kramaric. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Joelinton goes looking wide. And it's Guimaraes. Out towards the flank. Here's Bruno Guimaraes.
Douglas Luiz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Budimir. Kovacic. Perisic. Danilo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Joe Linton does really well to win the ball there. Savinho. Stood up well to him there. Savinho tries making a foray down the right. Savinho opts for safety. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Brazil have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Here we go again then. And it's Baturina. Time and again they are repelled. Carlos Augusto. Kramaric. It's Kramaric! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Croatia are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Danilo. Savinho. Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, that's well spotted. Juranovic. Nicely spread. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Baturina. Baturina. And there's a searching pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Douglas Luiz. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Joelinton. And it's Neymar. Sutalo makes the interception. Perisic. Now it's Budimir. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Joelinton. It's a really well-measured ball. Joelinton. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Gabriel. And it's Guimaraes. Neymar. João Pedro looking to add to his goal. And it's Guimaraes. Played to Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. Budimir. So we've reached the hour mark.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. Joelinton. Well, that's a good run down the left. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Perisic. To Kovacic. Now it's Neymar. He's gone for goal! It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to belt it away. Carlos Augusto. Douglas Luiz. Neymar has it in a wide position. Chance, surely! Kovacic. Now it's Kramaric. Gabriel gets a foot in here. Carlos Augusto. To Douglas Luiz. Now it's Neymar. Spread it left. It's a pretty loose pass. Croatia choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substituição.
Modric. Now it's Budimir. Now it's Baturina. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
But there's going to be another change here.
Substituição em andamento.
Perisic. And it's Modric. He won't be happy with that one. Joelinton. Now it's João Pedro. Not the most accurate pass. Matanovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Juranovic. Piazza! Piazza! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Gabriel. Now Carlos Augusto. Neymar. João Pedro. Half an hour gone in the second half. Kovacic. Croatia looking to pass their way through. Wriggles his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had a hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Teremos uma substituição. Substituição no time do Brasil.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. Savinho. And it's Douglas Luiz. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vardiol. And Kovacic. Now it's Perisic. Sousa. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And he's straight offside. Croatia making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Danilo. And it's Marquinhos. And Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Douglas Luiz. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And it's Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Hangs one in. And he's cut it out. Sucic. That's Perisic. Piazza. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Piazza. And that has been slung wide. Deep cross. It's out for a goal kick. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Savinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Sousa. Perisic. Piazza. Lucas Paqueta. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Threads one in. Nice control. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. Quality ball. So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space. Sucic providing an outlet on that flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. Vlasic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Matanovic. Now it's Piazza. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. João Pedro picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.